She is called Nuclear Wintour. Her bob, her sunglasses, her silence at the front row of fashion shows. Editors, designers, and celebrities tremble in her presence. And yet, she has ruled Vogue for more than 3 decades, not by charm, not by friendliness, but by fear wrapped in elegance. This is Anna Wintour's strategy, to embody authority so fully that her very presence governs the room. Here is the paradox. People claim to hate being ruled by fear, yet they submit to it willingly when that fear is coupled with competence and consistency. Fear without elegance breeds rebellion. Elegance without fear breeds dismissal. Anna fused the two into a single aura, untouchable, precise, commanding. And that is why she still reigns. The first principle of her power, uniform as armor. Anna's bob and sunglasses are not vanity. They are ritual, predictability turned into unearthed iconography. By repeating the same image for decades, she became a living symbol. When you no longer change with every whim, you become a fixture. People don't question a fixture, they orbit it. Her uniform says, "I am not swayed by trends. I am the standard against which trends are measured." Second principle. Silence as intimidation. Anna rarely raises her voice. She doesn't need to. Her silence is worse than shouting. Designers have said that a single raised eyebrow from her felt like a death sentence for their collection. Why? Because silence forces others to imagine what you think, and imagination is always more terrifying than truth. The woman who speaks less holds more power because others fill the gap with their own fear. Third principle. Ruthlessness disguised as necessity. She is known for firing people without hesitation, killing stories, reshaping entire careers. Critics call it cruelty. She calls it editing. In her world, indecision is weakness. A leader who hesitates loses authority. Anna moves decisively without apology. Ruthlessness, when paired with excellence, becomes efficiency. Fourth principle. Gatekeeping as empire. In fashion, perception is currency. Who sits at a show, who appears in a spread, who gets the cover, these decisions define careers. Anna positioned herself as the ultimate gatekeeper. Designers begged for her approval. Celebrities prayed for her invitation. By controlling access, she controlled the culture. And when you control culture, you rule longer than politicians. Fifth principle. Elegance as camouflage. For all her feared reputation, she cloaks her power in refinement. Soft dresses, careful manners, never crude, never sloppy. She doesn't need to scream dominance, she whispers it. Elegance makes fear palatable. People accept severity when it arrives in silk. Learn this, elegance is not weakness, it is the sugar that coats the steel. Sixth principle. Discipline as endurance. Anna's days start at dawn, with tennis. Every morning, without fail. She lives by routine, and routine becomes stamina. Her empire was not built by talent alone. It was built by stamina, the ability to remain sharp decade after decade. Many burn out. She endures. Seventh principle. Distance as aura. Anna is not your friend. She does not aim to be liked. She aims to be respected. That distance creates mystique. Most leaders collapse because they try to be loved. She knew love is fickle, respect endures. She did not sell intimacy. She sold authority. That is why she has lasted. While editors came and went, while magazines died, Anna remained. Because she built herself not as a woman, but as an institution. And institutions do not retire, they reign. So how can you apply Anna Wintour's lessons, even if you will never run Vogue? First, create your uniform, a look, a style, a ritual that people can recognize instantly. Stop reinventing yourself daily. Repetition becomes recognition. Recognition becomes authority. Decide what your visual signature will be and never deviate. Consistency turns you into a symbol. Second, use silence as a weapon. Stop filling every gap with chatter. When someone presents you with options, pause. Look. Wait. Silence forces others to perform for your approval. Let them squirm. Let them wonder. The less you say, the more power your eventual words carry. Third, be decisive. Ruthlessness is not cruelty, it is clarity. Indecision kills respect. Train yourself to cut fast, whether in work, relationships, or choices. Delay signals weakness. Decision signals command. People may resent your choices, but they will respect your authority. Fourth, become a gatekeeper. In your own sphere, decide what you will and will not allow. It might be your social circle, your career standards, your boundaries. When you are the one who decides who enters and who is excluded, you set the terms. Do not beg for seats at other tables. Build your own and make others beg for entry. Fifth, cloak severity in elegance. Speak softly, dress with care, move with poise. Elegance disarms people, even as you enforce ruthlessness. It allows you to be firm without being dismissed as hostile. It makes power beautiful and beauty powerful. Sixth, build discipline into your bones. Power is not won in bursts. It is sustained by daily repetition. A morning routine, a fitness ritual, a schedule that never wavers. Discipline is what allows brilliance to survive decades. Without it, even talent fades. Seventh, embrace distance. You are not required to be liked. In fact, being too likable erodes authority. People respect the woman who maintains boundaries, who withholds intimacy, who makes her approval scarce. Do not fear distance. Distance creates mystique. Mystique creates reverence. Finally, accept that fear has its place. We are taught that fear is cruel, that leadership must be warm. That is a lie. Fear sharpens, fear motivates, fear organizes. When paired with competence and elegance, fear does not destroy. It builds empires. People may never love you, but they will obey you. And obedience, not affection, is the foundation of power. Anna Wintour proves that elegance does not mean softness, and fear does not mean weakness. It means clarity. It means control. It means the fusion of silk and steel. And that is why she remains untouchable. Not because she asked to be liked, but because she demanded to be obeyed. The lesson is simple. Stop chasing love. Start commanding respect. Stop oversharing. Start withholding. Stop apologizing. Start deciding. Build your uniform. Perfect your silence. Cloak your ruthlessness in elegance. And you will discover what Anna Wintour has known for decades, that fear, wrapped in beauty, is the sharpest weapon a woman can wield.